box. There we go. Welcome to the cult of Razer. Must be a different language underneath. I can't read that. Ooh. They actually give you instructions on how to open the box. That would have been useful before I had to start pulling things apart. Alright, now what? Okay, there's buttons. The display case has buttons. You gotta push in. Now I'm pulling. Ah, there we go. Razer Mamba on its stand. Alright, pull this. For gamers, by gamers. I don't really want to open this. Probably just going to have some crap in it. Certificate of authenticity. Take control. Just, you could use these as like freaking, like, cup holders. Nice. Next. Yeah, come on. Wow. I think you spend most of the money on just the packaging. USB connector. Wow. Vinyl braided cable. Holy crap. That is very, very sturdy. Tight. I think you can almost mold it. Stays. Yeah. Next thing, this looks like the battery. Tabs are labeled with like logos. Looks like a battery. Alright, that would be the cover. And the chargeable battery. Cable, battery, cover, and this should probably be the charging dock. Which it is. Fancy. Alright, now how do we get the mouse off? There we go. Let go. Let go. I know you want to hold on. You don't want to give it to me. I want it. Give me. Give me. Thank you. Alright. The new Razer Mamba. I wonder, I don't know if this logo pulsates or not, or lights up. I haven't seen it yet. Any pictures? Battery pull tab. I'm not going to be like some people and try to rip it right out of the mouse when you get it out of the box. Ooh, it's going to come out. Yeah, I've seen that already. It's funny. Nice. So, get some pictures of this, and I'll hook it up, and I'll give you my impression in a little bit. Alright, I'm going to do this freehand. I got it hooked up, and I installed the drivers, and I also did the firmware update. I was reading a lot about that. It said it fixes a lot of problems. I first plugged it in, and I got nervous because it didn't work. Windows recognized it and installed it. The buttons would work. I was able to right-click, bring up the context menu, but it wouldn't move. So I was like, oh, no. I don't know. So I restarted the computer, nothing happened, still didn't work. So I'm like, eh. Okay, so I plugged in another mouse, and I already had the drivers downloaded. I didn't install it yet. I don't know if you need the drivers for the mouse to even like work at all, because it didn't until after I installed it. But you would think you'd plug and play, it recognized and installed, it seemed to install and said the device is ready to be used, so the buttons worked. I had it directly connected. I mean, it had power, I turned it on, the battery had a little bit of juice, but the indicator was totally red, so I guess that means plug it the hell in. So I hooked up, put back my MX510, and I installed the drivers, and then I restarted it again, and it works. And then I went to go proceed to update the firmware. So you download the firmware update, and it walks you through the update. You have to update the mouse first, or plug in the mouse in. You have to turn the mouse off, the wireless switch, hold down the pairing button, and plug it in while you're holding it down. Let go, and then it installs. Windows pops up saying installing bootloader or something. I guess it puts the mode into a maintenance mode, and then you proceed to update the firmware on the mouse. It's done. You unplug it, and then you plug the docking station in. And then it told me that it did not need to update the docking station because it already had the latest firmware. But why would this have a newer firmware and this would be shipped with an older firmware? I don't know. But it works now. I even tried it with wireless, and it still works, but the battery was going to die again, so I plugged it back in wired, and I started playing around with the driver settings, the Razer software you get. Assign your buttons. I'm not going to screw around with that. You're adjusting performance. Now this is where you can change your DPI anywhere from 100 all the way up to 5600. Now I tried it. It's at 5600 now. Okay, I'll do it again. I'm going to turn it all the way up. Doesn't want to go. Okay. Oh, there we go. All the way up, 5600. I'm going to hit, I already have the polling rate set at 1000. Hit apply, and this has got to wait a second. It says, writing configuration to Synapses. Mouse cursor may become unresponsive for a couple of seconds. So it's back. Mouse is responsive. Now I'm barely moving the mouse. Watch how much I move it. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's crazy. That's 5600. It's going so fast that the freaking it can't even pick up. I don't even see it in the middle screen half the time. It's moving it faster than the monitor, than the refresher to the monitor. It's crazy. Whee! Alright, I can barely move the mouse. Let's put this back to, I guess, 1400 DPI I'll run it at. If I can handle that. I'm not used to this because I'm used to the 510, which was stuck at 800 DPI. So I'm not used to it. I mean, you're always able, you can change sensitivity and stuff, like in Windows acceleration, but I always left everything by default. I was just so used to that with that mouse. But this program jumps. When you move it, it doesn't move as smooth as like other Windows do. Try Firefox. Ooh. It's all nice. I've not tried it in a game yet. I will soon. Could probably pop open like Section 8 or Modern Warfare 2 or something, but it's hooked up wired right now. It's charging. I like it. I like it a lot. It feels like I already have the Razer Destructor mousepad, and with the 510 I had to put like these Teflon feet on there because it would kind of stick, but it slides a lot better with the Teflon feet. I thought that slot, like you could just blow it and the mouse would move. You could literally blow it and it would move. This one, it's a little bit heavier. This mouse is definitely heavier than the 510, but it moves so much easier. You can't blow it, it's heavier, but it likes to move. It slides. It's a lot smoother. No hiccups. People were saying that like it froze, it stops working. Yeah, when you're changing your settings, or if you go to switch on, I think it worked. It was doing that if you leave the wireless switch on when you plug it in. It does stop working every once in a while. I don't know why. Maybe since I just say turn it off when you plug it in. It works a lot better like that. I haven't had any hiccups. The only time it does stop moving is when it tells you it's going to stop moving. When you change the setting and you click apply, it says it may stop moving, and sometimes it does. It doesn't respond. Okay, it's telling you it won't. But yes, it was stopping randomly when I had it on and plug it in. But then I didn't get to test it too much on wireless because it wanted to be plugged in. So yeah. There's I already forgot what they are. I got into 8700s that I got yesterday. I've been using them and I like them. I like them a lot. Love them. So Razer Mamba.